For years, we've all been told the same thing, right? Just drink more water. But what if the real key to boosting your energy after 50 isn't just about how much water you drink, but about how and when you drink it? So today, we're going to blow past that old advice and get into a much smarter hydration strategy.
You know, a lot of guys just accept that feeling tired and a little worn down is just a part of getting older. It's inevitable. But what if the science is pointing to something else? Something that's actually completely within our control?
So let me ask you this. That afternoon slump, that feeling where you just hit a wall around 3 p.m., is that really just your age? Or could it have more to do with that water bottle that's been sitting on your desk, totally empty since this morning? Let's dig into this hidden culprit. And this right here is the core of it. We get stuck on this belief that slowing down is a done deal. But the reality, when you look at how your body actually works, is that your hydration habits are this massive lever you can pull to directly crank up your energy, your circulation, your whole sense of vitality. See, as we get older, our bodies face this kind of triple threat to staying properly hydrated. First, our thirst signal just isn't as loud as it used to be. You can be dehydrated and not even feel it. Second, because we naturally lose a bit of muscle mass, our body's built-in water tank actually shrinks. And third, our kidneys just get a little less efficient at conserving water. That combo means we have to be way more proactive.
Okay, so let's connect the dots here, because this is where it gets really interesting. It turns out that even being just mildly dehydrated has a direct and immediate impact on your body's most critical systems. I'm talking everything from the actual thickness of your blood to your hormonal balance.
This quote from a urologist just nails it. Waiting until you feel thirsty is exactly like waiting for the oil light to come on in your car. By the time that light is blinking, the engine is already under stress. It's the same with your body. Thirst means you're already in a deficit.
The best way to think about it is like this. Your circulatory system is kind of like a garden hose. For it to work well, you need good, steady pressure. Well, your blood is mostly water, so even a little bit of dehydration reduces your blood volume. That drops the pressure in the whole system, making it way harder for your body to get oxygen and nutrients where they need to go. And when that blood volume drops, the blood literally becomes thicker, and that kicks off a whole chain reaction of bad stuff. Your heart has to pump way harder to push that thicker fluid around. And what does that feel like? Well, it feels like fatigue. It can even make you lightheaded. It slows down the fuel delivery to your muscles, and get this, it can even mess with your focus and your ability to think clearly. And if that wasn't enough, there's a huge hormonal hit. When your body is dehydrated, it sees that as a threat, a stressor. So what does it do? It pumps out more of the stress hormone cortisol. Here's the problem. Cortisol is basically testosterone's worst enemy. It acts as a natural suppressor. So by not drinking enough water, you could be accidentally crushing the very hormone that drives your energy and vitality.
But here's the kicker. It's not just about water. It's about what's in the water. We got to talk about electrolytes. These are basically the traffic cops for the water in your body. They're these charged minerals that tell the water where to go and what to do. Without them, your cells can't actually use the water you drink properly.
So how does this actually play out in the real world? Well, most of us fall into these really common hydration traps, and we end up quietly sabotaging our energy day in and day out without even realizing it. You know the drill, right? You start your day with a big cup of coffee, which is a mild diuretic, so you're already in a fluid deficit. Then you get busy and basically run on empty all day long. That's the desert phase. Then you get home, realize you haven't had any water, and you try to catch up by flooding your system at night, which usually just means waking up to go to the bathroom. This whole desert and flood cycle is the exact opposite of what your body needs.
But here's the awesome news. This is probably one of the easiest health problems you can possibly fix. We just need a new playbook, a smarter way of thinking about it that starts the second you get out of bed.
So play number 1 is the morning reset. Think about it. You've gone 7, maybe 8 hours without any fluids. Your body is behind. Drinking about 300 to 400 milliliters, that's just a good-sized glass of water, within 20 minutes of waking up, immediately restores your blood volume and basically wakes up your entire system for the day.
All right, next up, you've got to adopt the habit of steady sipping. Instead of chugging a ton of water at night, you just aim for small, consistent amounts all day long. This keeps your blood volume stable, your energy even, and that garden hose we talked about, it stays perfectly pressurized, ready for anything.
And you have to remember to replace those electrolytes, especially if you're sweating. And we're not talking about chugging sugary sports drinks. I mean simple things, a little pinch of good mineral salt in your morning water, maybe some leafy greens with lunch, a handful of nuts in the afternoon. These little things make a massive difference in how well your body actually puts that water to use. Okay, now it's really important we put all this into perspective, because smart hydration is absolutely foundational, but it is not a magic bullet, especially for things like strength. The science here is actually pretty clear about its role. Here's the right way to think about it. Good hydration is what enables your body to get the full benefit from your workouts and from good nutrition. It's a non-negotiable part of the whole picture, for sure, but it's not a shortcut or a substitute for an active lifestyle.
And this research shows us exactly why. Check this out. On the left, at first glance, it kind of looks like, hey, more water equals more strength. Simple enough. But when the scientists suggested for the really important stuff, like age, body composition, and, actually exercising, that direct link completely disappeared. What does that tell us? It tells us hydration's real power is as a support system for all those other critical habits.
So let's just be crystal clear on the takeaway here. Smart hydration is the absolute foundation. It's what allows everything else to work better. It prepares your body to build strength from your workouts and to absorb nutrients from your food. It is the critical enabler, not the magic pill.
All right, so let's bring this all home. How do you actually put this into practice? This isn't about some massive, complicated overhaul. It's about starting with a simple, actionable challenge you can try tomorrow. And just remember, the best results are always going to come when this is all woven together. When you combine smart hydration with good food and consistent movement, the benefits just multiply. You create this awesome upward spiral of energy and vitality. So here's the challenge for you. For just 1 week, that's it, just 7 days, try the morning reset and the steady sipping strategy. And just pay attention. Pay attention to your energy levels in the afternoon, your mental focus, how you feel when you wake up. What difference will you feel in just 1 week? It might honestly be the simplest, most powerful change you make all year.